Alright, I stumbled across this take from Hassan and I got interested in this. But what do we have here? Hassan talks about how apolitical slash liberal Sloptubers have lessened his impact. I don't think that's a ridiculous assertion to make, to be quite honest. Right? Like, considering the fact how pervasive the sort of fucking propaganda around Hassan that he, interviewed a Houthi pirate of, in, Hassad al-Radad, right? Not forgetting the name this time, bastards. You're not gonna get me this time with the racism accusations, yeah, son of a bitch. That he interviewed a supposed fucking Houthi pirate when the Houthis were not even on the fucking terrorist watch list during that particular, I suppose, juncture. Yeah, let's go with juncture. When Ethan Klein was saying all that stupid bullshit within his, like, dog shit fucking video about Hassan, that stupid context puke, where he was just like, hey, dude, he's a fucking terrorist! He's a terrorist! Even though he was just not on the terrorist watch list at all. The Houthis, rather, were just not there, so... as expected from, like, dumbasses from Ethan Klein, who are just more interested in being Zionists for the express purpose of just being spiteful. Because that's what it fucking is. Dude is just, like, mad about the fact that I guess Hassan has a lot more mainstream relevance and pull than his goofy-looking head ass ever will. And so, like, I think it makes a lot of sense that people will just go with the vibe. If there's, like, new people or new chatters that decide to, like, show up on Hassan's stream, they'll be like, oh, you're like the terrorist guy or whatever. Like, yeah, fuck you. I don't like you or some shit. Even though it's, like, complete utter nonsense and bullshit. Like, that has been, like, ginned up by, well, a bunch of drama commentary freaks and Ethan Klein, who has, like, a schizophrenic conniption currently with fucking Hassan. Initially, I had a lot more impact because people didn't just come in here like, you're a terrorist. Instead, we're like, oh, this guy's covering news. Much easier to pull people from the far right. Don't think that's ridiculous to fucking say.
That's wild. Shouts out to that former crowd reviewer. You were in the trenches. I mean, there's a lot of people like that in this community, you know? And I think initially I had, like, a lot more impact because people did not just come in here with, like, you're a terrorist and I hate you and I think you should be killed type attitudes. And instead we're like, oh, this is a guy who's covering the news. And a lot of people learned the news from this guy. Right? And I would say that it was much easier for me to do that kind of news coverage and commentary for a lot of people and pull them away from the far right, from the press.
It's really emblematic just how much, like, liberals sort of, like, I've had this take before, but I do not think that the current brand of, like, modern day liberals are liberal whatsoever. If we're talking about sort of being in line with the Enlightenment thinking and values and whatnot, like, these people are not liberals in any imagination of the original sort of, like, philosophical tenets of liberalism. They are something else. They are conservatives, simply speaking, because they just want to adhere, simply put, to the fact that the maintenance of the status quo is what is necessary. Enlightenment liberals did not fucking think like this. There's, like, a bit that I eventually want to do talking about how I don't think that modern day liberalism is liberal whatsoever. I probably need to read a little bit if I wanted to sort of do that, but I have some thoughts about this. Because, again, Enlightenment liberals used to believe in fucking open borders. What fucking current neoliberal believes in any of that shit? None of them. None of them fucking believe in any of that shit. Now, of course, like, it was back in the 1600s, misogyny, blah, 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 blah. They only believed it for fucking men who would go across any border of particular countries, but they functionally believed in open borders, in the free flow of thoughts and fucking ideas. Mainstream liberals nowadays, modern day fucking liberals, no, they're more in line with conservative thought. Like, that's not ridiculous or hyperbolic to say whatsoever.
Because of the far right, the allure.
Oh, and right, like, it's because of, like, stupid dumbass stuff like Ethan, who is willing to, like, kowtow the positions of the right, because it's right wingers and, like, stuff like that who would say stupid shit like, oh, Hassan's like a fucking terrorist because he decided to interview a guy who is not a terrorist, ostensibly speaking, with the group that was not on the fucking terrorist watch list. Do people, broadly speaking, just understand how fucking stupid this stuff is?
Or that the far right had for a lot of young men back then, because there wasn't an entire fucking liberal, apolitical crop of content creators that were actively collaborating with like some of the worst far right scumbags to undermine what I try to do.
This is true. Ethan Klein has had rapport with a bunch of like legal law tubers who are just like right-wing fucking weirdos. Like, I think the dude's name is Legal Mindset rather. He is a fucking conservative fucking weirdo. So it's just like, Ethan, why are you finding rapport? Like, you purport to be a fucking liberal, yet you find rapport with a bunch of fucking weirdo conservatives? Well, that's a little suspicious, isn't it? Curious.
The vibes were a little bit better.
It's true.
Everything changed when the fucking Fire Nation attacked. You know what I mean? When the Fire Nation attacked, everything changed. And by that, I mean, I got doxxed for purchasing a home for myself and my family. Ever since then, it's just been downhill, baby. All right.
It'd be like that sometimes. Not Hassan House discourse and drama or whatever. That shit was really fucking dumb. But broadly speaking, do people sort of like understand what's being like laid out here? I like it's like just complete dumbassery and stupidity and complete utter nonsense that these, I don't know, like morons decide to be like, Hassan's a terrorist because he believes in Houthi pirate bullshit. And it's just like, dog, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, he's a political commentator, first and foremost. Maybe you should just listen to some of the things that he says instead of, like, playing a bunch of, like, stupid, out-of-context DGG clips and doing everything possible to, I don't know, kowtow your fucking jealousy about the fact that Hassan has a lot more mainstream relevance than, like, these stupid drama Sloptubers, Destiny, the sex pest, and Ethan Klein, the dude who, I don't know, has, like, a fucking schizophrenic conniption, all because, like, he wants to be a fucking Zionist. Like, that's all that it fucking is. And so, we are unfortunately in the position where the far right is going to be the ones who are going to benefit more and more significantly from this, because these complete utter charlatans and morons are just like, well, we're just gonna have a complete meltdown about the fact that stupid, sexy fucking Hassan has more mainstream political relevance than we ever will. I don't know. It's just complete utter fucking nonsense. I wouldn't expect anything less from dumbasses like fucking Ethan Klein and Destiny, who again makes constant fucking videos on Hassan all the fucking time because he has no fundamental other interesting fucking content, because he's just like a sex pest, overly pedantic fucking moron and loser. And Ethan Klein is a dude who decided to go into a fucking particular arena, got blown the fuck out for it, and is now just having a complete like schizo meltdown as a result. It's complete utter fucking nonsense, dude.